This is a tutorial on how to make an easy California roll. That's right, I'm gonna show you how to make sushi for beginners. It's so addicting. I really wanna make this the easiest sushi tutorial for anybody that is nervous to make sushi. You need to start with sushi rice or a sticky rice. And there are lots of different choices. If you are unsure which rice to use, go on Google, search your grocery stores for the best rice to use. I have the Hero. This is what I'm using, premium sushi rice. And for the first time, I'm gonna try to cook this in a rice cooker. I've never done that before, so I'm gonna cook it in a rice cooker, but you can cook your rice any way that your instructions tell you to do so. To make it a little easier, you wanna go ahead and prep everything you're going to be putting in your sushi rolls, and that is entirely up to you. We're just gonna do a standard California roll. So Haley loves sushi, but she doesn't care for the cucumber in it, so I will do one with cucumber and one without. Just want thin little strips. Now, imitation crab can be hit or miss. Sometimes I buy it and it's really fishy. I am trying a different brand today in hopes this one is better. Looks like the peelable kind. The kind that kind of just shreds automatically. It's a good sign. Very, very good sign. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the good stuff. Avocado should be a must. We're gonna start with that. If I had some ahi tuna, I'd be adding it, but we're gonna keep it simple. Now you definitely need some nori sheets, and I'm addicted to buying this apparently, and I have like 6 different brands here. Now, if you can get your hands on these, way easier. But for the sake of people that may not have these, may not be able to get them, we're gonna do it a different way. So normally I'd stick one of those little bamboo trays in here, and the reason why we put it into plastic, you don't have to, is because it gets coated in like rice and sauce, and then you have to clean it between each roll. This way it just keeps your sushi mat clean and you can just wipe it. I find it way easier. So we're just gonna use my kids' homework because my kids don't do homework anymore. So we're gonna try something different. That was the first time I used the rice cooker to make sushi rice, and it worked. Stuff is so sticky and optional. If you can get your hands on some sushi seasoning, I just like to add a few teaspoons, mix it around. If you don't have that, it's okay. We're gonna take our nori sheet, put it down. Now I like to get my hands wet because this rice is so sticky, it'll just make a mess. I'm gonna grab a handful. And this part, I don't do like they do in restaurants. I'm not very professional when it comes to this. And I don't really think it matters. Just get the rice on, okay? So I like to just put it right in the middle, and then now I'm gonna slowly move the rice to completely cover this nori sheet. You just want a thin layer. You don't want too much sushi. You don't want it too thick. Just move it around, pressing it into the nori sheet. This should be enough rice. Now, I personally prefer my rice on the outside, so I flip it over, but you can absolutely start filling it up with your toppings and leave the nori on the outside and the rice inside. I'm going to flip it over. Now, one thing I love about sushi is there's so many varieties that you can make. Throw some tempura shrimp in here, some cream cheese, some ahi tuna. You can really customize it to your liking. Add a teriyaki chicken if you don't like seafood. So I'm gonna start loading it up right in the middle. You don't want to overload it either, especially if you are new to rolling it, because you really need to make it go all the way around. The more filling, the little trickier it is. So I've added the imitation crab. I'm just adding the cucumber, the avocado. I love avocados. It's one of my favorite things to eat. All right, so that is it for the filling for your California roll. Now with your kids' homework, I hope this is going to work. You want to use the paper here, the plastic, and fold it over. So see, this is gonna fall. but you want to use this as your guide, okay? Fold it over, you're gonna hold everything in, and you're going to keep rolling. I really hope this worked with the homework. You see that? Okay. Now I'm just going to tighten it. I mean, I guess she could still do her homework, but now I'm just like squeezing it, really packing in that roll. Let's see if it works. Dun 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 dun. Now I got a knife very wet because the rice will stick. Now, I am not a professional at all, so I probably shouldn't be the one showing you guys, but if I can do it, you guys can do it, okay? My California roll. Now, my favorite sauce for adding to the top of the sushi is unagi sauce, and it just arrived like 4 minutes ago. I have the absolute hardest time finding this sauce in store. Amazon was my go-to. Now you can add any sauce that you want. Some sriracha mayo would be really good here. I'm gonna add some QP mayo. And I like a lot of sauce. And this is like a sweet teriyaki kind of sauce. It is just absolutely delicious. And I feel like once you have it on sushi, you'll never want to go without it. Oh, I forgot I even have crispy onions. I almost forgot that. I gotta go get them. And I have like a lifetime supply. And there you guys go. Hopefully that was a good tutorial and you'll give it a shot. Now you can be all fancy with chopsticks. It's seriously so easy. You can do this.